Hi, everybody.
Sup?
You know those days where things are just sort of going just smooth, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, let's stream, let's do this thing. We're gonna stream, and it's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna use Roll20, and then you try it out, and it just falls apart when you're like 3 minutes to go. Well, today is that day. We don't have Roll20 working in stream, but that's okay because the most important part of D&D is not necessarily the platform on which you play. It's the people. It's the people that that make this game. And for that, I can say for sure that the people who I have here in stream have not fallen apart
yet.
Well, I have to put them through certain circumstances in which they may fall apart, but as Ferros comes like into frame, like I'm ready. Let's do it.
What a great speech, Matt.
You're very welcome.
Good job.
I needed to have like some like inspirational like dun 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 dun, dun. And I believe that there is a place for everyone in my D&D game. Everyone. And they always do this thing, right? They never point. They always do this. Everybody in my games.
Because pointing is rude.
But yeah, pointing is absolutely horribly
Was
rude.
that a Bill Clinton impression?
Rude. Stop it.
So, how you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Hey,
Going good.
everybody in chat. And hello to my awesome 5 players here who have showed up
With War.
and chatted interminably for like the last 20 minutes while I tried to get this shit on the road, and it didn't work. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it live. I did a whole like
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live, and
Doing it live.
we're gonna be just calling out. We will be in Roll20 because that's the only way I can like keep these guys on track to make sure that they know, you know, where they're moving and who they're fighting and all that jizzity jazz. But
We're not easily distracted.
yeah, I mean, you guys
Not at
just
all.
use the power of imagination.
I use the power of Adderall.
What?
That is much more powerful than imagination, from what I understand.
It is.
But yeah. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and start. But as always, tonight for a special sponsor tonight, because I think I've gone through at least 3 of these things, because I think I just sweated out my entire body, like through my armpits, because when things don't go wrong, I just sweat a lot. So tonight's sponsor, thank you so much, Water, of an Indeterminate brand. Thank you, Water. Okay, how's everybody else doing tonight? Is everybody else okay? I feel like everyone else is just chill, and I'm like the only one who's just completely like about to throw myself out a window. Because everyone else is just so relaxed.
Matt
I
here
love
was
you.
profusely apologizing to us before we started the stream, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
And
which is the only time that, you know, a player can say that to the DM without going, well, you're dead. Like, rocks
No.
fall, you die. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. In game. Out of game, totally cool. But in
Noted.
game, don't do that. Don't make the DM angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
you're already angry, we can tell.
No, I'm fine. I'm good. How's everybody else
Anything.
doing?
Break
I'm gonna
something
need-
off
I'm
camera.
gonna need to make that insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Guys.
insight check.
I'm
What-
fine, guys.
what did
No.
What did you roll for the insight check? Just roll insight right now. Let's see what you got.
Give
This
me
is practice.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a
Why
second.
do you have your sheet open?
Yeah, you should have your sheet on. Should have your sheet together. Get your sheet together.
Oh, well.
Nah.
Okay. So in this case, you have to actually now say what you got, because no one else
I
All
got
right.
on stream will know what you got, because Roll20 is not
Well, I
functioning.
got 13.
13. You determine that the DM may in fact be lying. Just a bit.
How
Maybe.
did you acquire this knowledge of the omnipotent being from the sky?
Zeke, you think everything's fine.
I mean,
Oh,
Zeke
hey,
got a
Zeke didn't
4.
say a roll.
Everything's
You
totally
beat him with a
cool.
4.
That's true.
I
I have to
know.
get used to it.
It's
I have to
totally
get
cool.
used to it. I have to get used to
I
it.
don't know. I mean,
Wait
does
for the
Ray-
roll and then
does
talk.
Ray isn't there Ray a god in the sky?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Um,
It's okay. Zeke is too jet lagged to know what's going on. Like,
yeah,
at
let's
all.
talk about what happened in the last week. Is everybody cool? Everybody had a good week?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's start up here in the top left. Sarah, how you doing? How was your week?
My week was good, but I flew into New York on a red eye that landed at 5 a.m. Got like a 2-hour nap, went out and gave a tour to a bunch of middle school kids, came home and took another nap. So I'm not even entirely sure what day it is right now.
It is most certainly Tuesday.
It's definitely Tuesday because I'm here, but I had some questions earlier this afternoon.
Okay.
Like when the Zoom meeting invite didn't show up until very late, I'm like, is it Tuesday?
Oh yeah.
Am I just that confused?
Confused Day is Tuesday.
Confused day. It is confused day for me.
Cool.
So
All
that
right.
that 4 insight roll is pretty much like
It's
right on brand
par for the
me
course.
right now. Yes.
All right. Super. Septur down here, bottom left. What's going on, man?
Weekend was just work and an uneventful Sunday because who needs dads?
I mean, speaking from that perspective, I feel you, right? Who needs dads?
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't grow up with a dad.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm
I
sure
didn't
that
either.
if you had grown up with me as your dad, you would have had a better childhood.
Don't make me.
I'll
hope.
be your dad.
I'll be
Do we have an
Don't
X
make
card?
me
Do
hope.
we have an X card? This is
But yeah,
this is
besides
why
that,
X. Okay. This is-
besides that, pretty much chilled all day on Sunday. Had another game go on. Nearly got myself killed on purpose. Got thwarted by another player who I'm not gonna mention out loud.
This is in game. I'm hoping, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Phew.
It was a long pause.
Boy. Okay. This is okay. This is fine. Keep going.
And yeah, that
Okay.
stuff.
Fair enough. This is all stuff. We like this. Nothing happened that was just mind-blowingly awful or
Yeah.
mind-blowingly great. Stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stuff is cool. We like stuff.
Stuff.
Down here, Drakon. What's up, man? How was your week?
My week has been. That's probably about the extent of it.
Has been. Okay.
Been.
Been.
And next week shall be.
Okay. Just existing. Very Buddhist of you.
That's all we can do.
That's cool. Alrighty.
A lot of interesting and a lot of not interesting.
Breathing in and out. Existing.
But
Happy
too
with
many
this.
phone calls.
Down
Too
here.
many cooks.
Too many. Do not. That went away a long time ago and will never come back. Never. Bottom right. Kraw. What's going on, man? How was your day? How was your day? How was your week?
my week's been all right. I haven't really done much though. On Sunday, I almost killed Talron's character. That was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, he didn't want to mention it, but Dracon's character thwarted that. So hey, there you
Dick.
go.
So you
Don't
run.
worry.
You wanna plug your own game? Are you?
There's no stream or podcast.
Oh, there's no stream. Okay, it's just that you have
it's-
another stream.
Well, basically,
another-
he ruined
another
my
game.
Yeah.
He ruined my death.
I was gonna make it a podcast, but I eventually was like, nah, not really. I'm not really putting in the work for it.
I'm with you. I'm
Okay,
with you.
God, stop.
But anyways, regardless, next week I'll be killing his character, so it'll all work out.
Oh yeah.
Short-term plans fulfilled.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. And then top right here, and up here somewhere, up there with glasses, very stylish glasses nonetheless. We have Alex. What's up, Alex?
Oh, hi, folks. Busy week at work, but I'm here to have fun if I can tonight.
You better.
Work
If you don't,
work will pull me away.
oh no, it will. We'll pull you
Work
back
won't.
in. Pull you back
Right,
in,
pull me
as Al
back
Pacino
in.
says. Every time I get out, they pull me back in. That's D&D in a nutshell. Like every time you think you're out, like for years at a time, some edition comes out and you're like, oh.
Yeah, just wait until there's a 6th edition.
You know, we don't talk about the heretofore unreleased 6th edition, because if it ain't broke, don't 6th it.
Talron, you weren't supposed to tell anyone yet.
But anyway,
Oh,
that's
Please
okay.
sign up.
Are you?
Please sign your badge.
Yeah, your NDA has been completely destroyed now.
Now you have to pay that fucking fine.
But
about-
something that's completely not classified is Pathfinder 2.
This is
What?
true.
Ooh.
Pathfinder 2.
Matt's enjoying
Paizo.
it actually. So actually, we're moving over to Pathfinder 2 next.
No, we're not.
Oh
we are
my
not.
God.
No, no, I refuse. Tried Pathfinder 2 times. Sorry to say, Sarah, I did not like it.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I like it. It's not for everyone.
I know. It's super
It's
super
different.
rulesy, super crunchy. I felt like I was getting a nosebleed, but I mean, for people who like nosebleeds.
But see, if there are rules, then I can game the rules. That's why
Oh, I see. You're that kind of.
I
Watch out for you. All
Oh,
right.
yes.
Anywho, let's go
Anywho.
ahead and get started with a recap, as we do every week, of what happened last week, and then we'll move on. I know we're a little late. It's 10 o'clock. We're probably half hour behind where we should be, so I will talk quickly. Here we go. Descending down the enormous stairs to level 2, the group heard noises of hammering and small, chittering, squeaky voices. Moving in, they found themselves in the presence of many goblins. An underground village of goblins. Speaking to them in their native language, Elbauthin was able to ascertain that they were unsuccessfully building a stage which they were to use to sell slaves to various factions in Undermountain. And after assisting their project somewhat, they found out that the goblins' leader, whose name was Yek the Tall, resided across the marketplace nearby. Talron encountered a rather forlorn goblin in a cage, trapped in a cage, while Qrevialur wandered away to find a strange floating beholderkin with sort of 4 eye stalks and a central eye, sort of some mini beholder. This strange creature exclaimed that he was lost from his master, who he said his name was Calabash, and that he had been searching for him for many years. So taking him under his proverbial wing, Qrevialur promised him that he would help him find his master and have some adventures along the way. Meeting up with the rest of the group, they wandered through the marketplace, finding prices to be rather steep. I mean, what really is to be expected from goblins, though, right? Convincing the goblins that they were important enough to meet with Yek the Tall, and then verging into his palatial den, they questioned him about his slave practice and if he had information about Krasando Rajnar, the brother of Ejvele Rajnar, who you encountered in the Yawning Portal and who asked you to look out for him. Finding this Goblin King to be somewhat labyrinthian in his conversation, they decided to move on, but not after noticing a shaven dwarf named Copper chained to the wall nearby. Haleth Gark recognized this dwarf to be one of his traitorous companions and proceeded to painfully throttle him to death without any prevention from Yek or any of the other goblins. Moving on through the tunnels, the party briefly met up with a group of hobgoblins who they overheard recruiting goblins for their cause, the Legion of Azrok, in their fight against something called the House Ovrindar in Stromkuldur, wherever the heck that is. Deciding against enlisting in this fight, the party moved through tunnels and found a deactivated magic gate, and unable to activate it, they rested there and moved on. Moving stealthily through the tunnels, they reached a room with a moldering, undead beholder, which they swiftly attacked. Besting it easily, the group was nevertheless surprised to find that they were not alone. A group of Xanathar thugs and bugbears moved into position to charge, but were repelled by Zeke's wall of fire and then mopped up by blasts of thunder, lightning, frost, steel, various pew-pews from the rest of the party. Shing. I need to do more sound effects. The remaining thugs cowered in fear, and the party forced them into showing them a secret door into the next area, where there was yet another magic gate. And that's where we ended. So, where are we now? We are on level 2, where I will bring you. All right. Bring the players to level 2. Bing. Okay, things should be loading in for you now. And again, for those of you watching on stream, you'll be seeing our lovely faces and hearing our lovely rolls. But roll 20, being the pain in the butt that it is, not working so well. So
There we are.
just enjoy the us factor tonight. We'll get this fixed up for next week.
Can you
Okay.
ping us to wherever we are?
Yes, I will ping you. Right? Meow. Give me 1 second. Here we are. Yes, it's where Alex put Xanathar must die on the floor. Yes. Elbauthin was like, I must scribble something on the floor. Oh, you're from the Xanathar Guild? Xanathar must die. Signed, The Watch. Okay.
No, I didn't sign that to watch.
It says watch on the floor.
Oh, I did?
It says watch. Maybe you meant to say it like watch it. Watch
I guess that's
watch
that
out,
word.
Watch
Xanathar.
out.
Watch out, Xanathar.
back.
I'm coming for you, big Xanathar guy. You're up my alley. Let's do it. All right. So, what do you guys wish to do?
Weren't we just about to have him open a second door down here where these two guys are tied up?
Yes, in fact, you guys had these two guys, which you manacled, and there was a secret door in front of them, which they said led to an armory. So, yes, more than happy to, if you guys want to proceed, they will, in fact, sort of push the door open, and it sort of swivels and lets you in.
My mind's a little bit hazy. This information came from the guy that I beat that was on the floor.
Correct. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Man, you're an ass.
It's coming back to me now.
At least the bugbear friend I have in front of me, I didn't beat up. Jeez.
This is true. The bugbear, in fact, you healed him, I think, halfway.
That's correct.
Yeah. He's like standing there, sort of meekly looking at you guys, like,
We
Not
gonna
saying
expect any trouble when we go through?
the
By
guys.
trouble, you mean other bugbears?
Yeah. So
Perhaps.
the bugbear says, there are more of us down in the armory. We just discovered it the other day.
All right.
Oh, so it's not your armory. It's an armory you found.
Yes, it's an armory from the Malercan dwarves, I think.
Interesting.
Well, real quick, you wouldn't mind telling them we're not here to hurt anyone, right?
What do I tell them? You're kind of covered in blood and ichor.
Oh,
I'm not.
We just nuked your entire party. We're not here to kill anyone.
hang on. Hang on.
We're not here to kill anyways.
Hang on. I know how to clean this up. Yeah.
What is that? What does yeah mean?
Presentation.
Okay, you got to say it because remember,
Oh,
You
yeah.
cast it. You cast
I'm-
prestidigitation.
Yeah, I cast presentation.
you cast prestidigitation, and
and start wiping off the blood.
it's like it's like the sham wow of D&D. It's
The
just like
sham-
it is literally the sham wow of D&D. It is the kind of thing that you just like go, oh, you've got blood on you. It's
Yeah.
gone. You got dust on you. It's gone.
Oh,
Presentation.
we're all squeaky clean now. I'm pretty sure that the guys
And
that we
Ferros
won't say
so
anything
smells
did that
like
on-
cologne.
to their
He
guys.
did that on everyone?
Seems like
Alright,
it.
so I
It's a
look at-
cantrip. So
I look
they
at the
can use it
two
over and
manacled
over.
guys in front of us and say, "How about you two go first, and we'll follow you."
I'd like to say really quick,
Mhm.
this is the first time that anybody's seen Qrevialur not covered in blood.
Ah.
Okay. How does he look? Majestic.
Scarred.
Uncomfortable.
Scarred.
Okay.
He
So
definitely
wait,
is
I
uncomfortable.
did I like completely like clean them up, or
Does prestidigitation clean them up? I mean, it does. It does remove dust, dirt,
dust,
blood.
blood,
Yeah.
polish?
Yes. Everyone has just got the little like the
We're a little
anime
sparkly.
ding.
I look down and I'm like, damn, I don't think this jacket's ever been.
Okay.
All right, so back to our manacled thugs. How about you two go first? We'll
Uh,
follow.
they say, I guess we don't really have much of a choice, do we?
Accurate.
All right. And so they just wander in, going first. Do you want the bugbear as well?
I'm gonna stay near the bugbear just because I don't want him to feel scared. Essentially,
Sure.
I healed him, so
Okay.
Hang out with the bugbear.
The two thugs, you open the door, or they open the door, I should say, to what you can assume to be the armory. They wander in. You see some sources of light coming from somewhere in the room. It looks like torchlight. And lots of noises of like clanging and like metal, like just like. And then sort of harsh voices going, it's garbage. What is wrong with these people? That kind of thing.
I'll get off of Zero and just try to assure my bugbear friend that I don't want them to kill him.
Okay.
Just like look at him and make sure, like, yeah, we'll just go in there and hope.
So that's not deception, correct? That is like honesty.
Oh yeah, I don't want to kill him.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I believe in you.
I can roll a 20 in that persuasion. There you go.
Okay, he believes you.
Non-natural.
Well, that's why I said 20.
I'm gonna proceed into the room accompanied by our manacled buddies here.
Go for it.
I shall proceed on.
I love
behind.
how we just basically executed an entire squad of people, and somehow we're gonna walk right into another squad of people with these guys.
You walk
Yes,
into
yes,
the
we are.
room, and it looks like the ceiling of the room in which you enter is a little higher than the one that you were in before. It was like 10 feet. Now it's about 20 feet. It's tall. And inside this room, you see a long row of racks, weapon racks, armor racks. They stand like library bookshelves for all intents and purposes in the middle of the room, with dusty, web-filled aisles between them. You see, as you enter, 3 of these bugbears, who have been, it seems, throwing things from these racks onto the floor, or at least searching through them. They stop as you all enter the room, and the bugbear at the front says, or closest to where you guys are, sort of moves over to where the thugs are and says, what's going on here? In common. And the thugs say, we have some visitors. They wanted to check out the room. Bugbear goes, where's everybody else? Where's Nadia? The thugs just look at each other like. Bugbear walks over through the aisle, looks over at you, Elbauthin, says, nice outfit. Kind of interesting color scheme you got going on there.
Yeah. You like
I
the
whisper
color
to the
scheme?
I whisper to the bugbear next to me. I'm like, what is he trying to do?
The other 2 bugbears like walk slowly behind him as well.
I look at the first bugbear and I say, "It is a pretty fabulous hat, isn't it?
I mean, the biggest hat I've ever seen.
It's huge, but like he pulls it off. I like it. I think it's a good look.
I could
Don't
probably.
you like his hat?
I mean, I could probably live in a hat.
The hallway behind them, he's just gonna be like, he's a narc.
The bugbear like looks down the tunnel. He goes,
Who said that?
Qrevialur.
Krev.
I'm gonna kill him.
Sure as hell try.
Oh, God, children.
Bugbear looks at, sort of comes in real close to you, Elbauthin. He's tall as hell, man. He's like 8 feet tall. He goes, you are part of the city watch, aren't you?
Hey, not to be.
Well, not to. Can I talk for a second?
Mm.
So, I mean, given the uniform and the rank, yeah.
What are you doing
well-
down here?
That's not your business.
Oh, I think it is my business. Where is Nadia?
3 guesses.
The thugs like look over at the bugbear like, bugbear's like,
Whoever-
Is it the bugbear next to me doing that?
nope, the bugbear next to
Okay.
you is not doing anything because he can't really see very much from what's
Oh,
going on.
okay.
There's just like a lot of people in that room.
It's a
Fair enough.
crowded hallway. Now, you probably get the right idea what the hell happened to your friends. And listen, I know we got some high tensions going on right now between each other, and I'd rather not be any more conflict than there needs to be. We could just go about this nice and calmly and just have a nice little chat on what the hell is going on here.
Make a persuasion check.
So, what kind of food do you eat down here anyway? I'm gonna let them talk over there. It's boring me. I'm just curious,
Oh
though.
man, that's a 10.
Bugbear says, shut your mouth, Scaly. I was talking to the Elfie.
I give him a little pat on the shoulder, like, you tried, it's cool.
Thugs looking at each other like, oh, Jesus, this is all gonna, but we're all gonna die. Bugbear, as you try to move past the bugbear actually tries to restrain you from moving, Elbauthin. So if you want to move past him, make a strength check.
Athletics.
Athletics works for me. It'll be opposed.
Oh wow.
What'd you get?
Oh, that's certainly interesting.
Would-
Food's really good.
What'd
Do
you
you
get?
see normal rations to come down here? Or... You're a real big speaker.
Do-do-do.
Oh,
Let us
Nat
all know
one.
what you got. That one.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I should say. I guess I shouldn't have said it. My bad.
Yeah,
Alex.
let's let everybody else tell their roles, yeah? Just for tonight.
I
My
look
bad.
over at the bugbears and I say, you guys look like you were looking for something, so how about you tell us what you were looking for, and you get to walk out of here?
Make an intimidation check.
Got it.
Oh, please let the magic happen again.
Double crit.
13.
Okay. Let's see what he thinks
My
about
second roll was
that.
that one.
That's true, but that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Let's see what he thinks about your intimidating tactics.
Too late to try to
He
chaos myself.
says to you, he says, I didn't think that you let women speak for all of you. But I don't really listen to them anyway.
Oh, I ball my hands into a fist
The thugs right now, they're just like praying. They're just like,
and and take a very deep breath, and I say, okay, well, that was a button and you just pushed it. So one more time, and I'm going to cast thaumaturgy so that my voice booms like a motherfucker and say,
Okay.
tell us what you were looking for, and you all maybe get to walk out of here.
all right, let's see what happens. Go ahead and do it again. They are hostile, or at least very close to being hostile to you, so I'm not going to give you advantage with the thaumaturgy on this one.
All right.
But these guys said,
Oh!
oh!
Crit fail.
Not just
Like-
not just a crit fail.
A double crit fail.
You see, 2 sessions ago, it was double crits.
Well, then I'm really
success.
glad I didn't Tides of Chaos
So-
myself, because that would have been a fucking waste.
So now
Aw,
there's
fail.
balance,
There's balance
as all
in the
things
force.
should be.
As
Balancing
I
all
hear
things.
this, I just want to mention the bugbear next to me. I don't want them to kill the other people in there. Could you try to defuse the situation? At least just tell them that we're gonna kill them. I don't want to actually kill them, though. You know.
The bugbear down right next to you, like after you hear this like enormous like exclamation from Zeke, just like thunder through the halls, the bugbear's like
Just stop.
bugbear like looks over to you and he's like, "This is gonna go south real fast. I'm sorry."
You can't stop it.
Dude. He like runs in. He just like shoves himself past the thug. And he goes, thick talk. Listen, these guys, they're gonna kill us all. We really need to like not jump into this thing with both claws. Hey, just do yourself a favor. They're badass. Please. And he's gonna make a persuasion check on his own bugbear friend here. Let's see what
Thanks for
happens.
the compliment.
Here we go. Persuasion is charisma. Okay. And the other guy, let's see what he does.
That's gonna work.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay. So I'm not going to tell you the rolls, obviously, but I will tell you what happens. So Fiktok listens to this other bugbear, who we still haven't named, but who knows? Maybe if he survives, you might be able to name him too. Another fucking
Oh, no.
pet. He says, he like looks over his shoulder like this, and let's call him the good bugbear.
The good bear.
The good bear. We'll call him Teddy. There we go.
Yes.
Teddy the good bugbear. I will rename him Teddy right now, just so you know that that's him. His name is now Teddy.
I love it.
Teddy looks over at Fiktok and says this, and Fiktok looks over at Teddy, and Fiktok says, "What do you mean they killed everybody?" Teddy says, "They killed everybody, man. They killed Nadia. They killed Horseshoe. They killed Fessus. They killed Messy the Hare. I mean, like, he killed everybody."
And I assure you, we didn't mean to. They attacked us first.
I did.
Well, I mean, there was also a lot of freezing, so that too.
Nerthios the second sort of flies over your shoulder there, Qrevialur, and he's just like trying to like worm his way in. Are you gonna let him come in?
Yeah.
Okay, he sort of flies in
I
past.
don't own him.
No, this is true. He
Do what he
flies.
wants.
He sort of flies over the thug's shoulder into the room, and he sort of like starts talking, and he's like, "This is great."
Oh.
He goes,
This is a very interesting situation.
and the bugbears look, all of them, like all four of them, like including Teddy, just look over at this creature and are just going. And are completely distracted right now.
Okay. Can I do something while they're all distracted?
You sure can.
Alright, I'm gonna do something because Qrevialur hates seeing these. There's a thug right in front of him, right?
Yeah.
I don't like manacles.
Okay.
Can I break his manacles?
You want to try to break his cuffs?
Yes. I
They're
will
made
break
out of.
these cuffs.
You can break those cuffs. You're gonna make a strength check.
Strength check, straight
Yep.
strength. Alright.
Let's try it.
I'm not gonna look at the roll.
Well, I'm gonna have to say it. 22.
Mm.
Damn.
So the thug sort of like looks over at you as you take his cuffs in your hand, and you just like wrench them apart. You just hear like squealing metal as they go. And the thug like looks at you like, "Holy shit!" And just sort of grabs his wrists and says, "Thank you."
Get behind me.
Okay. The other thug looks at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it to the other thug too.
Okay, strength check.
24.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like the thug's like, and you just like ease, like you're opening up, A bag.
The first one was just a warm up, and I already got that one.
Yeah.
So, and he's gonna say the same thing. Get behind me.
The thugs get with nary a look, get behind you and bump into Haleth Gark, who like literally just stares down at them like. And then the thugs are like, "Oh God, what have we gotten into?"
This is an awkward situation
I'm
here.
gonna say telepathically to Zero, hey, you may want to try to calm those thugs down. That I don't want them like running or anything. You know.
Zeryl's
You're a
just
fucking
like,
elk.
if
Act
Zeryl had
cute, you know what I'm
popcorn,
saying?
if Zeryl had popcorn, he'd be eating it right now. He's just standing in the
right?
back, like
Can
way in
you-
the back. He's already been destroyed once already, so he's standing in the back, just like,
What if there's like popcorn noise, like as
Mhm.
he's trying to telepathically speak?
Munch, munch, munch.
I
To
just
be honest, I
only had
expected
that.
nothing more. I
You
expected
know
nothing more.
how, you know how horses eat, where they have their whole jaw just. That,
Yeah.
I bet that's what he's doing right now.
okay. So there is a bit of tension in the air right now.
Yeah, I'm between a rock and a hard place.
What does everybody want to do? Because right now, the bugbears have not attacked. One of the bugbears has convinced, at least for now, the other 3 bugbears not to pound you guys into the dirt. The thugs have moved back behind Qrevialur, but are stopped by Haleth Gark. Nerthiost is there. He's like, hey, hey.
I'm gonna take a deep breath, calm down, and say, all right, maybe we got off on the wrong foot, so I'm gonna try asking nicely. What are you guys looking for in here?
The good bugbear actually sort of like looks at you, Teddy. He sort of looks over you and says, we found this armory the other day. I think if there's anything in here worth taking back to Skullport, they would have wanted it. So Nadia told us to go in here and check it out.
Oh, speaking of Skullport, how much further are we from that place?
I mean, you have to go up, back down to the level below this one, and then you have to go to Skullport from there.
But like the quickest route to the Skull, like
Yeah,
To
to
the
take this.
stairs.
I think it's like a little bit south of here, and then
Oh,
to
back-
the east.
Best directions we've gotten so far.
Haleth
So you
Gark
didn't find-
sort of speaks up when you start talking about going to Skullport, and Haleth is like, "Did you forget about our deal?"
Who
That's a
says your
deal.
buddies aren't in Skullport, man?
No, they're not. I can
Oh, so you're
sense
a
them on
Psychic
this
undead
floor.
now. Awesome.
Like-
Well, getting directions is still helpful. Some people ask for directions.
He just doesn't talk, and he just like stands there, arms crossed.
I look back at the bugbear and I say, so you haven't found anything worthwhile in here? Nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
No, it's all like, it's all rusted garbage. It's been here for hundreds of years.
Hmm.
well, that's
Mind
a
if I
shame.
take a look around?
Yeah, but you're not gonna do anything. Oh, there's also like this weird sharpening stone over there, but I don't know if it's even useful.
Oh, where's that?
It's about halfway down the hall.
All right, so I'm going to move towards wherever he tells me it is.
Yep, sure.
I'm guessing it's this thing here.
Yes, it's actually right there. It's embedded in. It's
Perfect.
actually it's sort of like half embedded in the floor.
If I look, can I investigate it and see if I can figure out what it does?
I mean, it's pretty clearly a sharpening wheel. There's like
Okay.
a stone pedal on the floor next to the wheel, and you assume that if you step on it, it would cause the wheel to turn.
Cool. I'm going to sharpen my daggers.
Okay, go for it. Shing, shing, shing. Yes.
Excellent.
Skyrim like, you automatically get a +1. No, just kidding. You don't.
Woo, damn.
I look at my
A girl can dream that it was a magical sharpening stone. I mean, come on.
I look at my glaive real quick to see like it's always gonna be sharp no matter what.
It is a
Right.
magical blade, so therefore it will always be sharp.
You can sharpen the
I-
stick.
You could
How am I
sharpen a
gonna
stick.
How can I?
I'm not going to sharpen my stick. I like my
Crap!
stick.
You don't sharpen sticks.
I mean, you could, but that's not what this
But
is.
like, yeah, but do you see this thing? It is some fine craft here. Just never mind. Just
It's
gonna make it disappear.
fine.
I used to be able to do that. I don't know where that went.
Qrevialur would like to start looking around for swords.
Okay.
Or
Uh,
anything one-handed for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, the room has dozens and dozens of metallic implements of war. All right, there's plate armor, there's scale armor, there's chainmail, there are, scores and scores of shields and battle
But-
axes and morning stars and warhammers and warpicks and javelins, but most, if not almost all of these items have deteriorated to the point of being useless and irreparable.
Do any
Can I
of them
try to-
stand out?
Sorry, what was that, Talron?
Well, I wanted to actually have a quick look around to see, like, if any of these, like, if there's any possibility at all, if I'm lucky to find one that's actually still in good condition.
Make an investigation check.
Shit, I'm not good at those. That's an 8.
You cannot find anything.
I am
It's
also
all
terrible,
rusty
but
and garbage.
I'm gonna check as well.
Go for it.
And I rolled a 6, so
That was
I
an
also...
insight. That was an
Okay.
insight check.
Oh, what? Wrong button.
But I will take that roll anyway. Since
I
you
was
rolled
like, it's
a
investigation
5.
even worse.
There you go. So yeah, from
Yeah.
your point of view, everything is garbage.
Everything is
Everything is
Everything
shitty.
is
Yeah.
good. I
Okay.
just kind of shrug and say, well, I'm having no luck in this armory. If anyone else wants to take a look around.
Can I try like I was originally intending to do?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Just
Investigation.
investigation?
Yes, sir.
I believe in you.
Thank
do
you.
it. Hey!
You make a more thorough sort of look through items here. It's not looking good, I gotta be honest. Like the first 10 or 15 swords are so pitted that like it wouldn't matter if you struck something, they would just break on the first hit. They're all immensely rusty, almost you feel like with less force than it took to break the cuffs on those thugs, you would find you could punch through most of this stuff just with your bare fists.
I tried to press the tissetation on one random piece of armor, trying to see if that could get rid of a rust.
No, unfortunately, that does
yeah.
not do that.
I figured.
Not only that, but even the ones that don't have immense pitting and softening of the metal from rust, the leather straps and the bindings on these shields and the armor, like you wouldn't be able to even put them on. They just fall right off.
So, a secret armory that's now full of shit.
Welcome to the secret shit armory.
Yeah. Is there anything else of note in this room that would like indicate how long it's been empty or whose armory it was?
You could you could attempt to make a history check based on some of the maybe some of the symbols that you see on these.
This will be
pieces of
terrible.
armor. With a 12, I mean, you're guessing just by the size of these pieces of armor that they're all made dwarf size. So they were made, at least at some point in time, for dwarves.
And we saw a dwarf king up on the first level. In that statue.
Yeah.
Can I try something really quick?
What are you going to try?
Qrevialur, take one of the swords,
Okay.
any of them, and try to sharpen it at the sharpening.
You want to sharpen one of the swords on the sharpening stone, yeah?
Yeah, one of these rusty old swords.
Perfect. Yeah. You
Yeah.
go right next to Zeke. You put the swords on the sharpening stone. You step on the stone pedal on the floor, and the wheel starts to spin. After a couple of tries, it's a little stuck at the beginning, but then it starts to spin pretty easily. You take one of the swords, and it just goes, and you see sparks start to fly, and then it just goes, ting, and the sword like breaks in half, and just like a shard of metal just embeds itself in a shield nearby.
Ooh.
I immediately move away from the sharpening stone. We'll go the other way. I'm not
Well-
gonna throw into the room.
Ferros, this place is full of junk.
Well, that's why I never intended to come in here in the first place. I don't know why we came in here.
Oh, because it's a dungeon. You never know what you're gonna find.
It's like a mountain. It's like a why do you climb the mountain? Because it's there. Why
Every
do
room
you?
we've gone in has been particularly useless. Let's just get what we want done. We don't really have
How
to
are we gonna-
extend our reach.
Well,
How are we going to
guys,
find what we want if we don't look for it?
I turned to Haleth. Well, he didn't run in there, did he?
Hal
Well,
just stands there like he's
I don't
waiting.
give a fuck what he does.
I look over at the bugbears. Well, it's been fun knowing you, but
Mm.
seeing as there's not really much else of our interest, we're just gonna
Oh.
be on our way.
Hey, any of you have any luck with that weird portal door over on the other end, on the other secret chamber?
Teddy looks over at you and says, no, I mean, we know that there is this weird gate thing, but none of us have been able to figure it out. Even Nadia, and she was like the smartest one of all of us. And the thugs look at each other like, yeah, she was.
Can I insight check to make sure he's telling me the truth?
Absolutely.
Can I assist?
Do you have a proficiency in insight?
Yes.
Then go
Good,
for it.
because I don't. I rolled an 18.
18. With an 18, you seem like you believing these guys that they really don't know how to turn the darn thing on.
Okay. Worth
Hmm.
shit. There's nothing in this room that looks like a key.
Not with your investigation rolls that you found.
All right, that's fair.
All right.
Anybody else
Anything-
want to look around in this room and see if they can find a key to that gate while we're here?
Ah.
Guess not. Thought I'd ask. Okay.
Well, I mean, I've already done my investigation, so.
I think almost everybody has done an investigation. Okay.
I
do you guys wanna do?
I have an idea, but it's a huge risk.
What do you got in mind?
This is probably just gonna come up with some ritualistic bullshit, but I'll try it. Qrevialur's gonna go up with his signature sword,
Mm-hmm.
his lightning blade,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna start sharpening it.
Okay.
And
Now-
as he's sharpening it,
Yeah.
as sparks are flying, he's going to use. On my. Here, yep. He's going to shoot his lightning breath at it
Okay.
while it's spinning.
Cool. So you guys watch as Qrevialur like walks over to this sharpening stone, takes out his blade, which is already amazingly sharp because it's again a magical blade. Puts it on the sharpening stone. As he does so, like lightning starts to sort of flicker along the sides of the blade, and he puts it on. And as he does it, like sparks literally like sort of go, and then he just goes and opens his mouth and like a bolt of bluish white like just lightning just hits the blade and travels up and down the blade. It looks fucking cool. But unfortunately, it does
Thinking,
Oh, I didn't know you could breathe lightning.
Nice light show.
Cool.
not a show. It's how it gets it lightning. What do you think? It just comes out of it? Ooh, I have my magic wand. I make lightning. Ooh, no.
I mean,
it has lightning in it. It stores it and releases it.
It's kind of like a
We-
USB charger. This is how he charges his sword. He just like
can I
I'm
breathes
just
insight
gonna
light.
shrug and say, to be perfectly honest, I hadn't given it a whole lot of thought.
Can I insight check to see if he's bullshitting?
Go for it.
I can't tell.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? You guys are in this room. Bugbear's looking kind of like ornery. They're not like super duper like I'm gonna kill you right now, because maybe there's a teeny bit of fear that has been implanted in them from Teddy. But everything is copacetic, at least at this point in time.
I'm just gonna give him a
Well-
little salute and say, well, it's been fun. Send my love to Xanathar. And I'm just gonna walk out.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
So really quick, Talron, I
What?
just did a roll. So this is out of character. So you can tell that he in fact thinks that
Oh. I whisper over to Ferros. Qrevialur is not really so bright. It's not-
Wow, you came to that conclusion this long? Took you this long?
no, just kind of
Do
read.
you say everything you think?
I'm whispering.
Going back into the room of death.
As we leave, I want to mention the bugbears after everyone's left. I assume Qrevialur is going to leave.
Mhm.
I say, I kind of look. I don't look particularly happy. Looking at Teddy. Fucking sorry for that.
Teddy's like, it's all right.
Well, it's not really.
It's not like I was, related to any of these guys.
Were you?
No, I wasn't. Wait, what? Why do you think? You think just because?
I don't know.
What? Just because we're all bugbears, all of a sudden we're all
No.
we're all related.
No,
Yeah,
you're the
he
one who
thinks
brought it
you're
up.
all the same. You all look the same.
You're the one who brought it up. I was just.
Oh boy.
making sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go back with all
No, I don't. Like I said, I didn't.
All
I
right.
hope it hadn't gone the way it had.
You
I found
all
a
look the
door.
same, Tim.
Ooh, a door.
So hopefully if you guys can do better or something, I don't know.
The bugbears, like the other bugbears, they sort of just go back to sort of rooting through all of the through the armor again. They're just like not done. One of the bugbears sort of picks up a shield. It has this strange goblin skull design on it, and Teddy picks it up too, and he's like, "Hey, that's a pretty cool looking shield." The other bugbear's like, "No, I found it first." Teddy's like, "No, I think that's a cool shield. I think I should get it. Hey guys, don't you think I should get it?" And the other bugbears don't even pay attention to him. The other thugs are just like, they have no manacles left on them, so they just stay in the room.
Like, I come back in after hearing that. I can't leave him. Fuck. I go back to Teddy.
Fucking
They're not gonna treat you like shit, are they?
Ferros.
You just see the bugbear and Teddy just fighting over this shield, like just like pulling it back and forth. Teddy's like,
Oh, I thought
"Ah."
Teddy the one over there. I can't. All this the olds are the same on the map for me.
Yeah, this is Teddy.
Okay.
This is Bugbear that's fighting with him on the shield.
I
So
come
we hear
behind
this
him for a
shit from
second.
where we are.
Oh my god.
I come behind him for a second, just kind of tap on one of the bugbear's shoulder.
Bugbear spins around, sees you.
Can you stop fighting for a second? Can I talk to him?
Can't you just like go away?
I want to, but I need to talk to him.
Ferros.
1 second, Talron.
I send a message to Talron. What the fuck is going on in there?
Apparently, I think Ferros is having one of those like parent talks with one of the bugbears.
I just
Yeah,
send
but-
another
about-
message that says, "Ugh, fucking paladins."
God damn. Can you move out of the...
We'll be
Fuck.
over here when you're done. That I just yell out loud.
Can you move out of the way for a second? So I
You
can
say
talk
that to
him?
the Bugbear who's like pulling the shield with him? Yeah, sure.
It's not the...
Yeah, he moves out of the way,
I know.
just
You
barely.
guys can fight out
I'll
over
be
the
back.
shield after I leave.
Zeke, I'm surprised we didn't have to kill 4 or 5 more bugbears.
I look at
Oh,
Teddy.
well.
Amazing.
I'm kind of whispering to him. Not gonna treat you like shit, are they? Just because I was nice to you?
He looks at the other Bugbear. The other Bugbear just like growls at him. He's like, "Nah, it's good. I'm
I
fine."
look at the one growling. Is he? I want to know. Is Teddy lying?
Make an insight check.
Oh shit. Yeah, 16.
You're pretty confident that Teddy can hold his own.
Okay. All right. Good luck fighting over that shield.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
He says just as you before you leave the room. Teddy says, "Be careful out there."
You too.
All right. Halethgark like closes the door behind them. He just like sees the secret door and he just closes it. He's just like,
Later. I call again. Hey guys, we found a door. Thought you wanted to leave.
I have no idea where you are.
You
Back
hear
in
the
the room full
voice
of dead people.
coming from over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally
I'll get on Zero and walk over there with.
all over the dead corpses. That probably thawed by now.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly in a dungeon.
Yeah, you see like little drips of like water pooling at the bottom, but for the most part, they are frozen solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how do these doors look?
They look like doors. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
All doors, for the most part, look the same in at least at this level. They are all stone doors. They all have handles for the most part, little ring handles. But all the doors in here look very similar to all the doors that you've seen before. Nothing outright crazy about this door that makes you go, "Oh, look, a special door."
All right. Open sesame.
All right. When you open the door, you see a hall and a door at the end of it. You also see that the hall sort of changes to the right, and you see strange red lights embedded in the wall across from you. Right here. You also see some red lights coming from the hall off to your direct right.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Finally, a normal color.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
I'm red, aren't